Hello everyone, back in Arcadia's Cauldron. Last time we've read some books, we've talked to the lady over here, and we had some funny encounters in the Bannered Mare. No, you asked me that before, but I don't, so stop asking me that. And I was about to check out the other books inside the shop. Let's have a look. Ice Wraiths, we read that. A Dream of Sovngarde, we mistakenly read that twice. And here we have the Firmament. I know that book not by heart, but it's about the stars and the constellations of the world of Tamriel. And I still know this book from Oblivion, so I'm not going to read this. Lover, it explains all the alignments, or not the alignments, the star systems, really. And who are you? Why are you here? Oh, you're Olava the Feeble. You live around here. Anyway, in Oblivion and in Morrowind, you could choose one of those star signs, but not in Skyrim anymore.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Alright, then I'll leave you alone. Alright, so we're not going to be reading the Firmament. What about this one? Herbalist's Guide to Skyrim. It looks like a skill book, so let's have a sit. And it's an alchemy book. And we almost leveled up. We will be reading this one, because I don't know this one, by Agnida Falia. Ooh, with pictures. Those avoiding this northern province due to claims of barbarism or concerns over climate are doing themselves a disservice. In fact, Skyrim has a wealth of materials that every alchemist would do well to avail himself of. I have traveled extensively throughout this land, and here are but a few of my findings. Bleeding Crown. The caps of these mushrooms do indeed appear smeared with blood, though it is often hard to see in the dark, damp places in which they grow. Not uncommonly found in Skyrim, their abundance is countered by the difficulty in acquiring them. As any experienced herbalist knows, the darkest of caves often conceal far more than mere mushrooms. Nonetheless, these potent fungi, when combined with certain powdered antlers, produce a mixture rendering one quite susceptible to poison. Their usefulness is also quite apparent when mixed with lavender, creating a substance highly resistant to magic. Deathbell. Folklore abounds about this flower found in the swamps of Yalmarch. Some stories claim it grows where unfortunate deaths have taken place. Others insist it grows first and then lures in unsuspecting people and animals to their doom. I have found no direct evidence to support these stories. Indeed, I found the flowers difficult to locate at all. While it is most well known for its use in poisons, it would be remiss to overlook that the blooms of the deathbell are very effective in mixtures for boosting one's alchemy skill. Dragonfly. A surprising number of insects survive in Skyrim's climate, many thriving in the lower southern areas of the province. Dragonflies can be found in a great many places, and while catching them can be a daunting prospect, the reward is well worth the effort. It was beyond the scope of my research to determine whether the orange and blue dragonflies are fully different breeds or merely simple color variations. But through experimentation, I found that the orange dragonfly, when combined with the very hardy barnacles found along the coast, transfers some of their flighty nature, giving the herbalist some very nimble fingers. Alright, Hagraven Claw. The claws of a hagraven are best obtained in shops. It is inadvisable to suggest one collects them oneself. These creatures have traded in their humanity for access to powerful magics, and the transformations they undergo infuse their entire beings with some element of that power. Ingesting the powdered claws makes one more resistant to magic, but an especially curious property of the claws is revealed when mixed with snowberries, often found in Skyrim's higher elevations. I found myself capable of comprehending enchantments I had believed mystifying after ingesting the mixture, and have passed this knowledge on to several court wizards who are grateful for the knowledge. Jazbay? J-Bay? What does it say? There was a time when it would be considered treason to pick one of these grapes without express permission from the Emperor himself. It is my understanding that although growers in Skyrim were successful in improving the fruit's survivability, it came at the cost of flavor. No longer is it quite the price it once was, and yet, growing amidst the volcanic tundra of Eastmarch, it is still immensely useful for concocting potions. Mages value it highly, as it can be combined with simple garlic to enhance the regeneration of magicka. While no longer against the law, picking these grapes in large amounts is best kept to oneself. How many more of these? Because it's kind of boring book. Nightshade. Yeah, I think we've read it all. Tundra Cotton. I'm not too much into alchemy anyway, so let's leave it be for now. There are some other books over here as well. The Book of Daedra, I know that one as well. This looks like a lightning petal on the floor, but it's a plate. Why is it on the floor? What is this? Wabbajack. So yeah, I've known this one for quite some time now, since this book was also in Oblivion and Morrowind, I think. This one though. Little boys shouldn't summon up the forces of eternal darkness unless they have an adult supervising. I know. But on that sunny night on the 5th of First Seed, I didn't want an adult. I wanted Hermaeus Mora, the Daedra of knowledge, learning, gums and varnishes. You see, I was told by a beautiful large-breasted man who lived under the library in my hometown that the 5th of the First Seed was Hermaeus Mora's night. And if I wanted the Ogma Infinium, the Book of Knowledge, I had to summon him. When you're the new King of Solitude, every bit of knowledge helps. Normally you need a witch's coven or a mage's guild or at least matching pillowcase and sheets to invoke a prince of oblivion. The man under the library showed me how to do it myself. He told me to wait until the storm was at its height before shaving the cat. I've forgotten the rest of the ceremony. It doesn't matter. Someone appeared who I thought was Hermaeus Mora. The only thing that made me somewhat suspicious was Hermaeus Mora, from what I read, was a big, blobby, multi-eyed clawed monstrosity, and this guy looked like a waistcoated banker. Also, he kept calling himself Shoggorath, not Hermaeus Mora. Still, I was so happy to have successfully summoned Hermaeus Mora, these inconsistencies did not bother me. He had me do some things that didn't make any sense to me, beyond the mortal scope. Breath and ken, I suppose? And then his servant happily gave me something he called the Wabbajack. Then there's a lot of Wabbajacks. Maybe the Wabbajack is the Book of Knowledge. Maybe I'm smarter because I know cats can be bats, can be rats, can be heads, Okay, is he going crazy? Can be gnats and be thats, can be thises. And that doors can be boars, can be snores, can be floors, can be roars, can be spores, can be yours, can be mine. I must be smart, for the interconnective system is very clear to me. Then why or wherefore do people keep calling me mad? So he went mad after a servant gave him the book. Interesting. I don't know this Wabbajack. Yeah, we know these ones, the real Berenzia. Those are very long books. At least
I've always wondered, since when people die, they take their final form as they were when they died. If you die naked, does your spirit remain naked? I can't say a fancy roaming around either in Sovngarde or as a ghost without any clothes on. Well, at least not all the time.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Keep on talking, woman. How do we get up there? There should be somewhat of a ladder here. Is there even a door? Arcadia, how do you get up there?
What are you doing that for?
Weird.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
Would be fun if Skyrim included levitation. Alright, we also have this one. Not going to read it. I think I'm going to, from now on, be quite selective in what I read and what I don't read. Because, yeah, too much reading can be a little dull. The Ancestor Moth. If it sounds interesting, I will see if the book is worth reading. temple, the moths. As they tend to the ancestor moths. But for now, let's leave him be.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve.
Let's go outside. Ooh, there's a different door? Is it? Ah! There is the solution to our riddle. There is a way up. And a way to the balcony? Even another room. Oh, and there's the ledger. Not going to forge it.
Remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Yeah, not now. Let's leave. Sofia, Feindal, follow me. Oh, not that door. Whoa. Why is that? No, doesn't matter. So yeah, there's a shop next to this one that I still need to check. And on the opposite side of the road there is a house that I still need to check, I think. See if anybody's home there. Orcs are also known as Orsimer. Did not know that. Oh, the house is over there. So let's check with the neighbor first. What time is it? 12:30 p.m. Is it open? Yeah, Bellathor's General Goods. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
And Sofia came into the back entrance again. She likes to do that. Alright, what do you have besides a troll skull?
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Funny.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
You want to buy Sofia? No, I make it sound like she's a whore. Maybe you can rent her. How's business? No, let's ask this first. What brings a breath into Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Okay, easy now, easy now. How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Show me.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, he's like a general vendor. I don't really need this stuff at this moment. I don't even have the money. Circlet of Minor Illusion. I'm thinking we could buy something for our dear friend Sofia, like a cowl. A necklace of minor deft hands. Those are expensive. Ring of minor health. Should we be wasting money on that? No. Won't look any good on Sofia. Potions of cure disease. Don't have the money for that either. Food, books. He sells books. And a spell tome. Conjure Avenging Wraith. Well, I might do some conjuring in the future, so still, we don't have the money for that too. Does he have 2 of them? Is that what it says? Healing. I think we already have healing. Uncommon Taste. Nightingale's Fact or Fiction. Beggar Prince. We have to check on that. If my healing, how is that different? Heals the caster. Alright. And some random stuff.
do come back.
Oh, that's a book he sells. Uncommon Tastes by the Gourmet. We have taken the first step on a truly epic journey, a voyage through the vast landscape of bread and food. It's a book about food. Interesting. Are these like recipes we can actually use? I think it does. Potage le magnifique. Interesting. We won't be doing much cooking.
Please do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
But yeah, it's fun. What do you have over here? Beggar Prince. It's about the thief as well. I like the fact that the books are on display he sells. Nightingales. What's that about? It's about thieving as well. How many Thieves Guild books are there? Yeah, but it's not a skill book, alas, but you definitely need to check out these books because they might be skill books. Yeah, I was going to check my spells. I already have healing. And I have some conjuration here, raise zombie. What is this? Sofia said horse. Said Sofia's rideable horse. Interesting. And we can summon her with this. Alright. We lost her somehow, we can summon her at least. I still wonder if she's essential or not. Like, if she can die. Lesser ward. Yeah, I think I'm good for now. Let's check out the rest of the store.
Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Sofia, can you get out of my way? Thank you. I still want to go up. There's another book here, by the way. It's a skill book. And level up. Biography of the Wolf Queen. Is that Patima? Yeah, Patima, the Wolf Queen of Solitude. I think this is a very long tale as well. She's somewhat of a myth. Yeah, I'm not going to read it. But yeah, we leveled up. Should we choose Magicka at this point? No, I don't think so. Let's stay with health for now. Now, in the ways of perks. Speeches are getting a little higher. I think we want to be investing in... We already invested 1 point in one-handed. I think I want to invest in block or heavy armor. Oh, we invested in block as well. Not in this one yet. Heavy armor mastery. Armor rating of heavy armor increased by 20%. You gain a small amount of heavy armor experience when wearing at least 2 pieces of heavy armor. Yeah, that's fine by me. Thank you. There we go. Good work. I like it. Now we want to head up. See what's up there.
Please do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
You might have. There's a ledger. Any other skill books lying around maybe? No. Alright.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah, goodbye, friend.
You need visit no other
Still a lovely day. It's quite sunny. Looks a little hazy. Somewhat. And again, the market is empty, which is weird. Maybe it's only in the mornings the market is open. No, Severio isn't at home. We've talked to him before though. Those shadows, I still think there are dragons, but there can't be dragons yet, I think, unless mods do this, because we still have to reach the point where dragons are unleashed. It's getting a bit cloudy all of a sudden. A little bit dark actually. I'm actually looking for Avenici. Hey, I helped your mother.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. The hard work.
Thunder, but no rain yet. Nope, Avenici ain't here. Ooh, lightning effects.
Think I'm pretty? I'm feeling a little self-conscious. I love saying that to guys when they are with their wives. They don't know what to say. As if they say yes, their wives get jealous. And if they say no, I pretend to be really upset and they feel bad.
Ah, you're quite evil.
What? I have to amuse myself somehow.
Yeah, you do that. Alright, I can hear the effects, but I don't really see the effects. I wonder if people are running inside now. There's not many people outside, so maybe. Okay, it's time to check out the other side of town. You should be inside. There's thunder. Burgrid Battleborn.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Alright. It's a little pessimistic, but if you say so. Alright, so now we're getting to the other side of town. Let's have a look at my map. My local map, please. Oh, we're over here. Yeah, there's many places we have not seen yet. Then again... Oh, this is a drunken huntsman. Alright. We'll just explore and go into places when we see him, like this one. Oh, Carlotta Valencia. She's not at home. On the other side we have Uthgerd, who isn't at home either. Now, where are they? Should be somewhere around outside. Let's have a look. It's a pretty view. It's clearing up a little. Cloudy on the mountain. I can actually see the top though. Alright, let's move on. Same home? No, this is Amron's house. And this one should be the temple? No, not yet. House of Clan Battleborn. Nobody is at home though, which is weird. But alright.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
Ooh, she's evil.
What
Braith.
are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
How are you doing, Lars?
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Well, what does a kid do for fun around here?
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Grey Main's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
Alright, thank you.
Until next time.
Sure. And you stay put. So yeah, he's part of that clan. I'm not sure who Braith is yet. Ah, so we need to talk to you. Well, we'll meet her later.
Get used to it, kid. As let's face it, I would be bullying you if I wasn't over twice your age. Time to grow a backbone and stop crying to mommy.
She's actually reacting to that event.
If you were a little older, or I was your parent, I would give you such a beating.
I don't have to take that from you.
You said that to Sofia?
Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
Alright,
If
she's
you were a little older, or I was your parent, I would
oh,
give you
she's
such a beating.
she's going at it again.
I don't have to take them.
Okay, she's a brat. She's a brat. Don't take it personally, Sophia. Nightshade. What do we have here? The graveyard with unmarked graves. Ooh, did you see that light? Like the lightning was coming from inside. Still a little weird to me that I don't really see the effects. Alright, let's see. Hall of the Dead. Well, that's funny. Alright. A little bit morbid. What do we have here? Besides graves and tombs. What the hell is this? Shrine of Arche. All diseases, other blessings. Blessing of Arche added. Which does? It fortifies my health. Alright. Thank you. Don't... I'm not sure what the skulls are doing here. What do you think? What do you have to say about this? Feindal stays silent. I mean, Sofia takes everything away from him. All the lines. She has all the good lines. He has nothing. Okay, there's a door. It's considered stealing, eh? Yeah. This leads inside the Whiterun Catacombs. Let's not go there yet. Alright, nobody here, but there is some stuff to loot. And many books. Let's check them out, see if there's any skill books. Gods and Worship, that's not a skill book. The Alduin Akatosh Dichotomy? The hell is that? The last year of the First Era. The Service of the Great Dragon. Not going to read it. Life of Uriel Septim the 7th. That's not a skill book. The Monomyth. Never heard of it before. In Mundus, conflict and disparity are what bring change, and change is the most sacred of the elven forces. Change is a force without focus or origin. By Uknither. It's about the ancient people and gods. Chance's Folly. Mixed unit taxes, Galarian, Frontier Conquest, not a skill book, right? No. Book about the war, the First Hold Revolt. Sounds like a book of the war as well. King of Wayrest, but her brother Helseth. Beggar Prince, the Hope of the Redoran. Who are the Redoran again? Okay, it's about the Psychics, those are the mages. They live in Somerset Isle, if I think that correctly. But those are the High Elves. Brief history of the Empire. And over here we have biography of Brenzaya and myths of Sheogorath. Sheogorath was about... that's one of the Daedric gods, deities, right? In Shivering Isles in Oblivion. Invents music. Interesting. And more books on Brenzia. Alright, you know what? Let's get inside these catacombs. Now, I'm not sure...
Never buy a used copy of the last year going to make. The covers are always worn and the pages stuck together.
Yeah, how is that?
I just don't get it. I swear, there must be some kind of conspiracy.
Well, if I... you mentioned that book before. If I find one, I will definitely give it to you. Alright, there might be Living Dead inside, so I might be... maybe it's time for me to equip some stuff. Why am I not equipped now with stuff? So Iron Shield should be on my left, and my weapon, Steel Mace, should be on my right. Alright. Let's head inside. The lack of people worries me a bit. But we'll see. Oh crap! There is one. Thank you, Sofia. The first time we've seen her in action. I didn't have to do anything. More companions like this means that she is taking all the experience points from me. So that might be an issue in the future, but we'll be doing enough to level up. I'll take the shield and the ancient North sword. And we can actually give that to our woman over here. I can hear more skeletons. What is all this? An altar? Can we reach those skeletons? It doesn't seem to. Alright, who do we want her to be? She already has a sword.
What is it?
Trade some things.
Do I have a choice? Well, okay, but you owe me.
Let's see. She has a steel sword equipped. I think she's fit for a one-handed sword and bow and arrow. Yeah, we want to make her a... We want to make her a rogue, so she needs a dagger at some point. But for now, you'll be getting... this sword is really better. The ancient North sword. Faendal doesn't need it either. What about the shield? She doesn't really need shield, so let's hold on to this stuff. Well, then again...
Okay, then.
We'll drop the sword. The shield we can sell. The sword is just inexpensive. It just weighs us down. Yeah, and this is where I'm going to end up the episode. So yeah, I'm thinking that I won't be reading much books anymore, since it takes me out of the action and it's less fun to view. So yeah, from now on it will be more action. But then again, I like talking to NPCs, so we're definitely not done with Whiterun, but at least we have some action in Whiterun going on over here. So next time we'll explore further and see what resides in this tomb. So till then.